Kimberly. Welcome back to the channel. So as you can tell by the title, this video, I look crazy. We are going to talk about some new makeup that I got, and just I've been trying it. Some of it is brand new. I haven't used at all. Some of it is I been playing around with it for a little bit. So let's get into all the things. I'm going to start off with the most highly anticipated thing that I have been waiting on for weeks. It is a Fenty Beauty Popsicle. So these been out for a while, but they just sold out. It was hard to get your hands on them. So I have Zesty Bestie in number 2. And then I have Strawberry Sangria in number 3. So we're going to start off with Zesty Bestie, and I'm going to try it out. And then I'm also going to just try both shades so we can see the difference between the two. My lighting is not giving me what I wanted to give, but hold on. No, it's just gonna say it like that. I'm like, should I get up? Should I try to fix it? Nope. Here we go. There's the real swatch videos of this out there, so please feel free to go look those up. This is more of me just trying it out. Ooh, Zesty Bestie is like a bright red. I'm excited about that. Ooh. This has like a cooling effect. That is interesting. That's the bottom lip at the top. So that is Zesty Bestie. And what I want to see is how long does it take it to dry down? All right. So this is super cute. Here, actually, no, the lighting is getting on my nerves. So pause. No TV magic where I can edit. I'll be right back, guys. I know if anybody comes in, they're going to be like, what is going on? Oh, there we go. We got a little bit better lighting. So if I specifically go into this corner, you can see the accurate kind of brick red a little bit that this gives. So it's still a little wet, still not all the way dried down. But now I'm like, is it making the shadow worse? I should have took out my ring light. I don't know why I didn't do that. But it's going to be too much work for me to set it up and stuff now. So still drying down, still a little wet. I like that it doesn't immediately dry down. And it's actually a little moisturizing. But while that's doing its thing, let's get into some other beauty stuff that I've gotten recently. We got a lot of lip stuff to try on this video, so I don't know if I'm actually going to get to show it to you guys. But I also got the Fenty Lip Oil in Cherry Treat. Not my favorite. It is a good moisturizing lip oil, but you can't wear it as a lip gloss, so that's sad for me. A lot of the other lip oils like Milani, Ulta, different brands that I'm trying, Merit Beauty, they give you that really shiny, beautiful gloss look, and it lasts a little bit. For the Fenty Cherry one, it just evaporates quickly, which is sad. So I also bought a new Hydro Grip spray, even though I definitely have one that is almost, well, it's halfway done. It's not completely done, but I wanted to take this one and just keep it in my travel stuff, and then take the new one, and then that will go on my makeup table instead. But why I love this stuff is because this is what I do with it. So I don't even have any makeup on yet, but I spray that on first, let it dry down, and I use it as a primer. I do have the Hydro Grip primer, but it's really sticky and slimy, and it dries down super fast. Whereas this kind of gives you a little more playroom. Like if you made something wrong, you could fix it and smudge it before it's like set it and forget it and locked in cement style. So that is a part of the reason why I really like using the spray as a foundation first. So, I mean, as a layer first. And of course, what am I using it as a layer for? The one and only thing that everybody's been talking about and y'all made me go buy. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter Super Youth for a Superstar Youth Glow. So I'm gonna use this and talk about it really quickly. A lot of people, everybody's been so extreme on it. Like, I hate it, I love it, it's amazing, it's trash. So let me get into the light a little bit. Actually, if I move over, I'm gonna just stay here for the rest of the time. But so this is what my skin looks like with no makeup, just, well, brows, but just the what do you call this stuff? Just the Hydro Grip setting spray on my skin. And to put it on, I'm gonna use my ELF Ultimate Blending Brush. People have been really, really all over the place with like being really. I'll do this half my face since it has better lighting. But people have been really all over like the stuff's horrible, it's trash, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, everything doesn't have to be that extreme. Like, you can tell us how you feel. It could just be middle of the road. And I think that a part of the problem, well, not problem, but the situation is that and I'm using it as a foundation. I tried to use it as just a highlighter and it didn't really work for me like that. So the best way for me to use it is as a foundation. As a foundation, and I use it like a glowy, dewy, super shiny face foundation. Sometimes I'll powder it a little bit, but in the summertime, my face is like super oily anyway. So as you can see, this side is fully made up, and then this is what my real face looks like. So it's just a more even wash of color of what my face basically already looks like. So for me, I like it in the summertime. My favorite summer foundation used to be YSL Touche Eclat. And I used to love, love, love using, oh, these earrings are getting all in the way. I used to love, love using that, and try and use the computer as a mirror. But I used to love using that stuff as my summertime foundation because it was lightweight. It looked the same as my real skin, and it didn't cause any breakout drama. Insert all the above here. And it was just a really beautiful looking foundation. And it went as dark as my skin did in the summertime, but this was back in the day when like brands didn't have that many shades, but now that they do, it is there's a lot more options. But okay, so I put that on and finished it out. So this is just what it looks like on me. It does definitely have that dewy, shiny look. You can see the reflection already. And I kind of like that, especially in the summertime. Make your skin look more lively, more exciting. The next thing I'm gonna put on is the Faux Filter Concealer from Huda Beauty. I have the shade Crumble 7-1N Neutral, and I think I have the wrong shade. I think I needed something with a yellow undertone. This is the bag of makeup brushes. I literally just came back. I did not even unpack for my trip, so my makeup brushes look crazy right now, but they're all gonna get washed and be goshed this weekend. So, like I said, I have the shades Crumble 7-1 Neutral, but I'm pretty sure I needed something more yellow. But I think I'm gonna keep it just in case, because you never know how it can play out in this world. So I am going to do the little inner corner outer eye technique, and I'm gonna do one eye at a time because yeah, it could be problematic in these streets. But you see how it is. So it's like kind of, it's neutral but then yellowish at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, I do still feel like I'm getting a little pop of yellow, but I don't know if that's just because I'm so red that it's like, yeah, it's neutral, but your red undertone is going to make the yellow pop out more. But I do think it's pretty and I like it. So one thing I don't have with me over here that I should is some setting powder. So because I have a very small space of hairline and makeup, and it's like fighting itself now. Here we go. So you can see this side has concealed and congealed, and then this side is normal. Concealer, normal. If I step into the light a little more for this side, you can see I now have that little drawn up effect, and that side just looks normal. So we're going to go back into the concealer and do the same on the inside, on the outside technique, which I really love. It's funny. Drawing the full triangle of concealer is crazy. Like, I now realize that's just so much product. I'm going to start on the inside for this eye, though. And I have a pretty creasy, wrinkly under eye. So it is so it is what you call it, working out well in that. So even though it goes in the little fold under my eye, it doesn't get creasy, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of liking it. Going to bring that out. There. Same thing this side now. You can see the pull up effect, but I'm going to blend it down. And then a little around the corner. There we go. So yeah, I would definitely normally want to set this with somebody's powder, because now it's starting to get to the point where my natural shine is competing with like the dewiness shine of the product. So also over here it's looking super more yellow than this side. I don't know if it's because I want to add more or what, but I kind of want to so this Fenty Popsicle is still staying pretty moist. This is actually like 1,000 times better than what the lip oil does. It's like, this is what I wanted the lip oil to be, and that's just not the case. But so far I do like how it's wearing. I'm gonna come in with my little paper towel this side and just blot that down a little bit. There we go. And as you can see, it's coming off on the paper towel. Just so that way it's like it's lighter, but it's not too crazy. And that is where we need to blend a little over there. Same thing over here. Do a little pat. There we go. So much better. And you have the underneath the eye. So I would also normally do like the concealer contour, concealer contour kind of look. But I didn't buy any new contours, and I forgot to bring the other one over to this table, so she's not here. So what other new thing have I been using and liking that I want to show you guys? Ooh, MAC Stack Mascara. So I'm going to do a full review on this, but I am going to say it makes sense why I went crazy on TikTok. Super cool brush, very effective formula. It is stackable, like they say, and it does get in there with all the lashes and separate them out. One mistake I made that I actually just made just now is not cleaning off the brush, and then you get like a clump, and then it does make it a little more clumpy, and then you have to go back and finagle everybody apart. But overall, besides making sure you start off without that big glob of mascara at the beginning, this is a phenomenal mascara. So I did have a little bit of another mascara that I had put on this morning. What was that? It's the silver new one from L'Oreal. I forgot what the name of it is, but I just put a minimal amount of that just so that way on the Zoom calls people can actually see my lashes. But if you look at that. You see this eye compared to this eye, and now we're not even on the good camera, like crazy. And that's why I love this mascara. It's so easy to use. The only drawback, downside thing that I don't like about this mascara is it is murder to get off without makeup remover. Like I went on a trip and I took this mascara with me thinking I could just remove it with my face wash, and that was not the case. This stuff was like bulletproof, and it took me washing my face like 3 or 4 times to even begin to start getting it off. Another thing is this is horrible for the bottom lashes. Granted, I know there's a special bottom lash version, but I figured I'd just get this one and put it on both. And it's a horrible mess on bottom lashes. Like, either get the bottom lash one or just don't do it at all, because you're gonna regret it. So even though I just did my face makeup, I kind of want to see what the other shades of the lip stuff look like. We did the Zesty Bestie, and that's what I'm wearing now. So I want to do the Strawberry Sangria. So in order to take it off, I'm using a little cotton pad. And this is the stuff that you need if you want to get any of these crazy mascaras off. The Bioderm Micellar Water. It's funny, when Micellar Water first came out, I thought it was a gimmick. I was like, that stuff is fake news. I don't need that. And then I got one and I started using it, and I was like, oh, this is actually amazing. So it's interesting. It looked really, really red on my lips. And it did still leave a little stain behind, even though I used makeup remover to get it off. So that whole going from a gloss to a stain thing might be real. And if you want to see, it was that orangey kind of shade. Even though I know it looked really red on my camera, especially since I have like a burnt orange shirt, I think it's just reading as red. But we are going to go now into the other shade. Actually, I could show you guys what the Fenty Lip Oil looks like first before I go into the other shade. So here. So because I did have the other product on, it is giving a little color, but that's not true. The color on my lips is the stain from Zesty Bestie Lip Popsicle. If you just put the lip oil, it will not look like this. So get both. But it's kind of glossy, but not all the way glossy. I wanted a little more glossy from it. Not to compare the children to each other, but this Ulta one is phenomenal. It's like reflective. It's almost like MAC lip glass. Like, I love that one. But we're gonna take that off. And now I'm gonna show you guys the Strawberry Sangria one. Even though I kind of wanted to leave that other one on to see what it was gonna happen, but we got shades to try. All right, so as you can see, this stuff, it really looks pretty. Like, I know that the $44 price tag really was gagging everybody, but it's really cute. So you are probably not gonna be able to see the difference, but that is the Strawberry Sangria. See how it's like a little pinker? And then this is the Zesty Bestie. See how it's like a little more coral? Can y'all see that? It's hard to tell. But back to Sangria, Strawberry Sangria. Ooh, it's much deeper. I like that. Same thing, cooling effect upon applying it, but not too cool. It's not like icy gum, but it definitely feels like lip gloss left in the fridge, if that makes sense. All right. That is Strawberry Sangria. I really should do this with a black shirt because I feel like everybody's reading the same exact color as my shirt. But same soft touch, soft finish. Did I get on my teeth? No. But ooh, something else on my teeth. Lord, not classy. But all right, but yeah, as you can see, it's soft, it's moisturizing, it's not drying. Even with me trying to just taking off a layer and putting this, I did put the lip oil in between to give it a little bit of not totally ripping my lips apart, but I have really dry lips, so that was the main reason I did that. Yes, clean, clean, and clean again. I feel like that comment is probably for the Stack Mascara, and that is 1000% true. That stuff is on there like cement. Another thing I wanted to show you guys, but of course I'm now realizing it's another lip product. So like, am I gonna keep taking the lips off to show you guys stuff? Maybe I'll just tell you about it. I don't know. No, I might have to put it on. This is the Kosas Wet Lip Oil. This is my new favorite lip oil. So if I had to put them in ranking, it would be Kosas, Ulta, Milani. And then last, in between Milani and Ulta is Cab Cosmetics, the Kim, Ariel, Brielle, the Zodiac family, their makeup brand. That one is right here. But actually, the price went up to $30, so I lied. It's behind Milani because it's not worth $30. When it was $11, it was a cute little product. But now that they done doubled the prices of everything, not really worth it anymore. But that is my okay. I gotta take it off because you know what? I want you guys to see my favorite lip oil. How am I gonna tell y'all my favorite lip oil and then not put it on? Like that doesn't even make sense now that I think about it. So, Fenty Popsicles. Looking at the color payoff and also the staining that was still left behind, I would say, oh, that is gorgeous. Y'all see that? Wow. So this is the strawberry sangria after I take off the lip gloss layer with, I just wiped it with the cotton pad that had the micellar water on it. That is really pretty. How am I supposed to get this off if the micellar water can't get it off? Oh, there you go. You gotta scrub. Ugh, this is no fun. Also, probably gonna take all the foundation off from around my mouth. It's all right though. We'll work it out. All right. So note to self: Popsicles are a little more difficult to get off too. So that's the strawberry sangria. So see how that's red compared to Zesty Bestie. So Zesty Bestie is orange, strawberry sangria is red. But they both look like, one looks like a corally lighter red, like a bright fiery red, and the other one looks like a more traditional blue base red. All right, let's put a little more foundation back so we can make up for that, and I can put on my favorite lip oil that I wanted to show you guys. Okay, I'm excited for no reason. Here we go. This thing is so gorgeous. And don't say it looks just like the Fenty ones because it doesn't. I promise it's different. This stuff looks like lip gloss, doesn't it? And it goes on smoother. It's a lot less patchy and requires less work than I just did for those popsicles. Also, popsicles were a first impression, so I haven't worn them for a long time, but this will last for a good 4 or 5 hours for sure. I can vouch for her in these streets. The Kosas, is that how you say the brand name? Kosas. Anybody know how to pronounce that correctly? Let me know. This is the wet lip oil in the shade Jaws. So I like that. My new favorite lip product. I've been wearing this all the time now. And happy National Lipstick Day. Totally forgot. That's still happening, even though it's 9:30, but National Lipstick Day. Shout out to my favorite lipstick of all time. Uncensored Stunner Lip Paint in the shade Uncensored from Fenty Beauty. Best lipstick ever. Works for every shade. No matter your skin tone, where you're from, how you grew up. It's going to be amazing on you. So that is it for the makeup I'm liking right now. This has been my summer go-to look. Before this concealer came out, and before I bought this foundation, voila, I wasn't wearing no skin stuff really, except a little MAC Studio Fix concealer. But now that it's starting to cool down a little bit, I could put on makeup and not totally be a melty chocolate face. So that's why I have a little bit of things to, put on the face and do the makeup things. But thank you so much for watching and for coming to my channel. Oh, one last step that I would do if I wasn't about to wash my face off in my house is I would shake this up and do one last layer before I leave. And like I said, I will also add in a little contour and a little cream blush or something just to give a little more to the face. But can you guys see how gorgeous this lip oil is? Ugh, I love it. I love it. I'm going to have to get more of this shade. And it's funny because a lot of people don't like their foundation. And I've only heard things about this Kosas brand. But I've also never heard anybody talk about the lip oil. So it's like, clearly y'all were just trying the wrong things from the brand. But so far I'm loving everything I got. There's nothing I don't like. It's just kind of figuring out how to use it and make it work. If you have any questions about anything that was featured in this video, make sure you leave it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for coming to my channel and watching this live. Make sure you subscribe. That way you won't miss out on any videos that I make, whether about hair care, skincare, makeup, traveling, tech, all those different things. You're not going to want to miss it. Make sure you're tuned in. All right. It's free also. So just subscribe. You don't want to miss out. Also, like the video if you like this video. And make sure you check out KimberlyGamble.com. I will see you soon. All right. Bye, good people.